Hey everyone, I'm going to mix it up a little bit today and show you a piece of homemade gear that I made to carry with me backpacking. Well, I call this my oh shit kit, which I'll get to that a little bit in a second, but just to give you a size comparison there, I actually made it out of, if you can see the label there, Crest. It's a case from Crest Whitestrips that I emptied all the stuff out and spray painted it orange so it would be more visible, because I want to carry that with me all the time. So I made it orange so that when it's sitting on the shelf in the basement with my other gear, I see it and I make a note to grab it. But it's basically a combination of a gear repair kit and a little bit of, I mean, that's its main function, but it also has some stuff in there for anything that could go wrong during a backpacking or a hiking or a camping trip that could really ruin the trip for you. Not necessarily a life-threatening situation. I don't consider it a survival kit, but I'll just get in and show you what's inside, and I think you'll kind of get an idea of it a little bit more. So first thing I have right here, these are two coiled up shoestrings. So if you broke a boot lace or something, that could really screw your trip up. So I carry two of these, plus then I have some extra cordage should I need it for anything. I'll just do a close-up in here. So the lid, I have some stuff kind of taped up in here. It's a little haphazard, so forgive that. But I've got some AAA batteries, so if I have a headlight or something like that go out, I've got those to back it up. These are two curved sewing needles for repairing tears in gear, things like that. I have another sewing kit in here I'll show you. These are just two, just to kind of use up empty space, but just two bundles of stormproof matches. And right here I've got a bunch of cable ties, which can be quite handy if you break a buckle or something like that on your backpack. So there's all the stuff that's up in the lid. Underneath here, these are two just elastic straps to kind of hold everything together. Here is a piece of canvas cloth, which I keep it in there as a divider to keep it together, but I can also use this as a patch if something tears, like you tear your pants or jacket, anything like that. And then in here is my sewing kit that I kind of made myself. This plug here opens up, and then in here I've got a whole assortment of different needles for repairing gear, stuff like that. Three different types of really fine thread. I've got green, black, white, and then this gray thread on the end is more heavy duty, like if I tore my backpack and I had to sew that up. So there's my little sewing kit that stays in there. I've got a tube of super glue in case I need that for anything. Small bungee cord, a couple rubber bands. I won't pull everything out that's down in here, but just to give you an idea, I carry a couple paper clips, a couple safety pins of different sizes in case I have to, if I tear some gear and I need to hold it together while I sew it or something like that. Extra rubber band too. A couple strikers for those matches there. And then we'll just get into these final items here. On the left here, I've got some sunscreen. I throw that in there. It's a small, just a little stick. But if you went out hiking and you forgot to sunscreen up, it could get pretty miserable if you got burned really bad. So I carry some sunscreen. This here, some iodine tablets, basically a backup if I've actually had this happen to me where my water pump broke and I was SOL. So now I carry those as a backup. A lot of the stuff in here I unfortunately had to learn the hard way. So hopefully you'll learn something from this video so you don't have to. Here I've got some DEET, just some bug repellent in case you forget that. I've always got a little bit with me. Wrapped up here I've got two tampons. Those are actually for their main purpose. I hike a lot with my girlfriend, and just, you know, in case she doesn't have one and she needs one, we have those. Or, you know, if I meet another hiker on the trail that needs one, you know, they're lightweight and they don't take up much room, so I've got them. Plus, I mean, if I had to, I could use them as a fire starter or bandage as well. And then the last thing here is just a small roll of duct tape. Can't go out hiking without the duct tape. 1,000,001 uses for that. So that basically covers all the stuff I have in there. If you guys have any suggestions for anything I'm missing, I'd like to hear it. But keep in mind, it's not really a survival kit. You know, I'm not going for a ton of fire starting things, and it's not really a first aid kit either. I carry a separate first aid kit. I consider it basically a gear repair kit. And also just a few things like the sunscreen and whatnot is just, you know, in case you forget it, it's just kind of some vital items. So there's that. There's the oh shit kit. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.